What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime coming back at you with another video. In today's video, guys, I am here to bring you my review of Haikyuu Season 2, Episode 18. So let's get started. So Episode 18. Mad respect to Daichi. Mad respect to Daichi. Daichi, he was okay the entire time. You know, he didn't have a concussion or anything. He did end up getting injured in the game. However, right at the end of this episode, we see that technically he was just watching the entire game after he ended up going to the infirmary, because the infirmary said, "Hey, you're alright, dude," so they let him go out. And he said, "You know what? I'm just gonna hang back right here and watch my team play and let the people who don't usually get to play have a chance to play." That is fucking amazing. I love that. Mad respect to Daichi. So pretty much this episode left off after the last episode. We see that the team is starting to actually get a hold of their new, substitute captain, because, in the last episode they were really worried that, now that they lost their captain, can they still play the same way? And in this episode, while their defense was really not the best because there were a lot of blind spots in their team and whatnot, they actually ended up doing a fair good job, and they ended up winning the game of Wakana. I really love this episode. We got more character development with Shirazu, the new substitute captain of Karasuno, for the time being, although in the next match, obviously, they're going to switch over to Daichi once again, but it was good that we actually got to have some screen time with Shirazu. Yamaguchi didn't really get that much screen time. However, what I really enjoyed about this was that the coach in this episode was admiring the fact that, Shirazu can pump up their players and still play almost the exact same way as Daichi. Sure, their defense is not the greatest as where Daichi would be, and Daichi has more experience than Shirazu, but Shirazu was still playing very, very well against the other team with Karasuno. And it gave the coach a little bit of hope, I would say, for actually sending in new players in the game. And I love that part of the episode when he glances over at Yamaguchi and he's like, "This is difficult because I want to bring Yamaguchi in, but at the same time, I don't know if he's ready." Man, send him in already. Come on, let him have an episode. Come on. Sorry, I know I'm hyped up, but I mean, Yamaguchi, man, he deserves the screen time. He really does. Especially what happened in a few episodes ago where, actually, it was probably in the beginning of Haikyuu, if I remember correctly, where, Yamaguchi is talking some sense into Suki. That was an amazing part of the episode, and that's what made me love Yamaguchi more, and this just makes me want to see his, character actually go up on the field of Karasuno and actually do the things that Shirazu ended up doing for the team in Karasuno, because I want to see what Yamaguchi is capable of. We only have gotten to see minor character development with Yamaguchi, but it seems like there is some hope that Yamaguchi will actually end up getting some screen time in the coming episodes, so I really hope that happens. Also, in the beginning of this episode, that was legit. What Hinata did, that was so freaking badass. You see Hinata probably make the best play that we have probably seen on Karasuno's team for quite a while. You see that the ball is going out on Karasuno's side. He runs for that ball, and Ukai, the coach on the team, lifts up the bench because he doesn't want Hinata to get hit, because Hinata's diving for that shit. He lifts up the bench, and the assistant coach falls flat out on his face, or flat on his ass, I should say, actually. And Hinata ends up getting the ball, and then he's like, "Fuck no, I'm not done with this yet." He runs back for the ball. Kageyama spikes that shit, and then he just slams that thing down on the opponent's side and scores the point. That was awesome. That was probably one of the best moves or the best plays, I should say, in Karasuno's team that we have seen from Haikyuu today. And of course, Kurosano ends up winning this episode against Walking On, and you know, we get to see the loser's side of things, while also we get to see Kurosano. Walking On, we see some of the members that, you know, they are crying on the team, and they are like, I want to get back on the court as soon as possible. I want to do it once more. I want to go up against another strong opponent. They really enjoyed this battle against Kurosano, and they are sad that they are lost, as any team would be. And then we also have some of Kurosano's team members actually cry, and you know, they're really sad about the situation that they are in, even though they ended up winning. And I'm talking about Yamaguchi and Shirazu, because really, if you think about it, Yamaguchi and Shirazu, they were probably the main focal points, foreshadowing certain events that will end up coming in the coming episodes to Haikyuu. Maybe they'll get more screen time or something like that. I really don't know. However, you probably can tell that Yamaguchi's playtime will end up coming in the coming later episodes of Haikyuu. I don't really know if Shirazu is going to make an appearance again on the court, but who knows. But anyway, we get to see that Shirazu is very sad. He goes to the bathroom. He's very sad about the situation. You know, he feels like he is inferior to the rest of the team. While he did end up doing a good job on the court, and while probably the other members see that, he still doesn't feel like he gave it his all, and he still doesn't feel like, you know, that is the best of his potential. He wants to be as good as these starters and actually play more with them. And that's what's quite sad about sports today, because honestly, some of the bench warmers in sports today don't really, you know, get to play at all. If anything, they only get to play one game, and that is it. And Yamaguchi was even sad about this as well, because he didn't get to play in this game. And, you know, he says that he's going to go to the bathroom, but most likely he is probably not going to the bathroom. He's just going to probably, you know, blow off some steam or something like that, you know. But it does kind of foreshadow that Yamaguchi and possibly Shirazu in the future will end up getting more screen time as well. So hopefully we will end up seeing that in the near future of Haikyuu. And of course, at the end of this episode, we also get to see that Kurosano, now that they are finally finished with their match, they are going to be watching Oba Josai versus Dateko. Now, this is going to be a very exciting match, because now we don't actually get to see Kurosano fight another opponent, but we actually get to see some of the team players that Kurosano has fought in the past fight off against each other, Dateko and and Oba Josai, excuse me. Now, I'm already making my predictions. I'm pretty sure Dateko is going to lose, sadly, because of the fact in the previous season of Haikyuu, they ended up losing to Oba Josai, and it would just make sense if Kurosano ends up going to face them again in order to get their revenge, quote unquote, you know what I'm saying? However, when it comes to Dateko, like, I do want them to win, honestly, because I want to see Dateko go up against Kurosano once again, because I want to see what they are capable of. But I guess, you know, we're just going to have to, like, see what happens in these coming episodes of Haikyuu. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Who do you think is going to win this match? Oba Josai, or is it going to be Dateko? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a like. That about does it for my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And of course, if you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys. I've fucking messed this up. So yeah, I think that about does it for this review, guys. Let me know in the comments down below who you think is going to win in the next match. Is it going to be Dateko, or is it going to be Oba Josai? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you want to stay up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below, and you'll never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great day.